Hey, Boo Kittens. Happy Monday. Did you miss me? I miss you guys. To all of my dads out there, I hope you had an amazing Father's Day yesterday. I hope that you felt loved and appreciated. I hope that you got some rest and relaxation, plenty of gifts, that you ate good, that you got to spend time with your children and family. Also, I hope you got your little cootie cat, you know what I'm saying, from your wife, you know what I'm saying. If you are in a homosexual relationship, I hope you got some booty play or you gave some penetration, you know what I'm saying. There's no discrimination over here on this channel, you know what I'm saying. You got to get it how you live. But yeah, just shout out to you amazing fathers. You are loved and you are appreciated. Now, let's get into this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 15 recap. So we begin this week's episode with Drew and Angela sitting down, talking, and Angela says to Drew that when Britt was having her Oscar-nominated performance of I'm your friend, girl, I got your back. That, you know, she was all into the moment until she looked over at Drew's face, who was looking at Britt like, really, girl? She was like, she lost it, okay? And Drew was like, I didn't even know I was making a face, but like, girl, she was putting on the performance of a lifetime. And I 1000% agreed. It was so put on. It was so performative. And the Golden Globe goes to, okay, not Britt Edie, because it was just so over the top. I got you. No, I got you. I swear I do it. I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I got your back. I got you no matter what. I got your back, Jamia. I love you. You're like a sister to me, and I got you no matter what. And I was like, Britt, go get your nostrils fixed, please. The next morning, Shamia FaceTimes her mama and asks what was going on with her daughter, Shiloh. Mind you, this is the next day, right? And the mama tells her that when she came over that morning, she found the baby in the room, freezing cold, no blanket on, nothing. The nurse was bundled up with sweaters and blankets and everything else. She said it took her an hour to like get the baby to normal temperature. She was so cold and shivering. And of course, Shamia was upset about this news or whatever because her baby wasn't being properly taken care of. But I was so confused because the night before, her husband had told her it was freezing in the room and all of this type of stuff. So when the mama came over the next morning, why was the air conditioner still sky high? Why was the nurse still there? I was so confused about that. Like, why wasn't the nurse fired immediately? And why wasn't the air turned, down so the baby can be warm? Why did anybody dress her? Like, I was so confused about that whole situation. But the mama was there. The mama got it all situated and it made Shamia feel better. Phaedra talks to Portia and Cynthia and tells them that it's something off between Britt and Kelli. And Portia and Cynthia peeped game too, that it's like something going on with them. They wasn't sitting by each other. They ain't really been talking. And Phaedra tells them that Britt told her that she found out Kelli didn't want her using her glam team, that she says they go where she go. Okay. And so Portia and Cynthia said that they noticed that Kelli didn't stick up for Britt at the dinner or whatever, but she did hold her accountable for not giving as much as she should have to, the charity. So here's my thing. Would I care if somebody was using my glam squad? Not really. I don't think that I would. I would appreciate if you asked me, but I don't think that I would care because at the end of the day, you're not going to look like me no way. You're not going to have my aesthetic. You're not going to have my same taste level. So I really honestly wouldn't care for real, but we're going to get more into that in a second. But Phaedra also told them that when Britt pulled her titty out, that it was something wrong with the titty. She got a malfunctioning titty. She said like the nipple went in and she popped it back out like it was a balloon. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so not only do she got a broken nose, but the lady over there with a deteriorating titty. Deteriorating titty, honey. The titty is out of commission, okay? Please come back later. It got an out of order sign stamped on it. I'm like, did she go to a backyard barbecue to get all of her work done? Because why is all of her plastic surgery broken? But you supposed to have so much money, girl. Get out of here. Get out of here, you fraud. You fraudulent faker. So then we see Britt go into Kelly's room and sits down with her and basically, confronts her about the fact that she went to her several times and asked her how much should she donate, because I guess she didn't really know. So Kelly then says, basically she has to be that Britt has a bigger purpose and to set an example and all of this stuff, which kind of skirted around everything that she had just accused Kelly of. So if she did in fact go to Kelly several times and ask her how much should she donate, and she did what Kelly said, then it's given, did Kelly set you up for failure on purpose? Did she sabotage you? Was it a situation where she said, just give what you can? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was that. And it was no sabotage. I don't know. But just giving 2 rolls of toilet tissue, girl, and some sanitary napkins was crazy. And then, she came back and gave another $250 when Shamia took her out one-on-one outside of the cameras. She gave an extra $250. So, it's obvious though that the coins ain't there. She gave what she could. And if she was being honest about her finances, they wouldn't have expected for her to give as little as she did. They would have known that, okay, this is what she can give, and we're going to accept it. But considering the fact that she came over here, I got a 10-carat ring and I'm driving a Rolls Royce and this, that, and the third, and I got a Birkin, and you can't even put a turkey sandwich up in the Birkin because you ain't got turkey sandwich money. Like, girl, what? So, Britt says to Kelly, I feel like you use your team as a shield. And I was like, And you could tell Kelly was kind of thrown off by that. Like, what my glam team got to do with this conversation? And Kelly then tells us in her confessional that Britt met with her glam squad behind her back. And she was like, I let her use my team because she didn't have one, but that didn't mean basically I wanted her to try to use them full time. Well, here's the thing. You offered your glam team for her because she didn't have one. You did it out of a kindness as her friend. Now, I do feel like Britt owed her the courtesy of saying, hey, do you mind if I continue to work with them? You know what I'm saying? Because you introduced me to these people. These are your team. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that she owed her that. The fact that she didn't come to her and, ask her was a little shady. It honestly was. Some people do like to gatekeep like that. You know what I'm saying? Where, hey, I let you use them, but that don't mean I want you to continue on using them. But I don't think that that's real friendship. If you trying to gatekeep like that you don't want me to continue to use the people that I guess you let me use for charity's sake. I don't know. To me, that's not being a real girlfriend. I wouldn't care. Because at the same time, like I just said earlier, your vision is not going to be the same as mine. It just simply isn't. So that shows the level of their friendship right there. Britt also says to Kelly, if you're aware of something like the Shamia situation, pass it on to me. Come tell me, And I do think that was kind of a little shady that Kelly didn't come and tell Britt that this was being spoken about, that she didn't give enough. You know what I'm saying? She at least owed her that as a so-called best friend. But once again, they shouldn't even been calling each other best friends. They had only known each other for almost a year at that point, which was ridiculous. Y'all was still getting to know each other. So I think that there are cracks on both sides of the fence with this friendship breakdown between Kelli and Britt. As of right now, it's giving that Kelli started acting funny towards Britt first and kind of like started pulling away from her. That's what it's giving. Let me know if y'all agree. Shamia and Kelli show up to the little pool session in the same matching swimsuit, honey. Now, mind you, they showed us a flashback of a month prior when Britt and Kelli was up here wearing matching red outfits. I don't know what is up with Kelli liking to coordinate and dress alike with her friends like we in the 7th grade, but like, how old are we, ma'am? I don't know if I would be down with that. You know, that's a little childish to me, but you know, to each his own. Hey, who am I to judge? But Britt comes out and joins the lady. She's the last to arrive, and you could tell she was kind of thrown off by the fact that they had on matching swimsuits. And it's given very much, you have been replaced with Shamia. You're no longer bestie. That's exactly what it was giving. It was Kelli telling her, I got a new best friend and me and you ain't cool like that, without verbally saying it, pretty much. Britt doesn't even sit with Kelli as they're eating lunch. Kelli reveals to Drew and Shamia that her and Drew have the same wedding anniversary, August 21st, which is my birthday. And I was like, oh, sucks for you that on my birthday you guys are sad, because I'm out here living it up. Can't wait till the 21st. You know what I'm saying? Portia then does something really sweet for Shamia, and she surprises her with a photo shoot. That was really nice. It was a really cute and kind gesture, something to really boost the morale, make Shamia feel better. I thought that was very nice of Portia to do for her. And you can see that moments like this is the reason why Shamia continues to be her friend. But at some point you have to weigh the good times versus the bad times when it comes to a friendship. And I don't know if the good times outweigh the shady behavior that Portia gives to Shamia. Kelli has her last meeting with her lawyer before court. She's really stressed out. She really honestly doesn't even want to return to the States yet because she doesn't want to face what she has coming for her. The ladies go to the Jab Jab festival and got freaked on by random men, child. It looked so much fun. Question, if you've ever gone, is that real gasoline? What is that substance that they're putting on their bodies? I really want to know. But it looked like they had a damn good time, honey. I'm surprised didn't nobody come back pregnant or with an STD. Okay, or crabs. Something. I'm surprised. And at the end of the episode, the ladies end up leaving on a good note with one another. Drew and Portia were actually getting along and everything, but it looks like in these last 2-3 episodes, it's all gonna go to hell and back, and I'm ready. This week's episode was, a cute little filler episode. It's goddamn gnat in here, motherfucker. Damn, did I get that bitch? I don't think I did. Motherfucker, I hate goddamn fruit flies. Oh, bitch, you're going to die tonight. I don't know where the fuck you went, ho, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Yo, gnats to me, y'all, are like roaches. I can't stand them bitches. Them bitches multiply so goddamn fast. You getting the fuck out of here, ho. Oh, yes, you are. Wait till I turn this motherfucking camera off, bitch. I'm getting you. I'm getting you, sucker. Oh, yes, I am. But anywho, this week was a filler episode to me. It was cute to see the camaraderie between the girls, seeing them laugh and have a good time. Gotta give it up to them. Everybody is beautiful on this cast. Everybody has beautiful bodies and shapes. And you have to be real confident to get on television in front of millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people in nearly nothing. You know what I'm saying? And these beautiful black women got on there and were confident and were gorgeous. And I loved seeing that aspect of what was going on. I'm going to give this week's episode of Atlanta a C. It was cute. It was a cute episode. Next week look like it's going to get lit. So I'm excited about that. Also, you guys, if you are not following me on Patreon, now is the time to do so. Right now, for my first tier, which is like $7, we are watching Atlanta. We're watching Real Housewives of Miami. We're watching Baddies Africa. We're watching Baddies Gone Wild. Okay. And I'm about to add Love Island to the mix. Yes, you get to watch Love Island USA with me, because last night's episode, Sunday's night episode, that recoupling bitch was everything. And I need to share in my joy with you guys. So you get to watch that with me over on Patreon on my first tier. My second tier, you get to watch all of those shows with me, plus exclusively with the second tier, we're going to start watching Raising Kanan, because I did not watch this past season yet. We're going to watch Godfather of Harlem, and I'm going to try to fit in The Better Sister. It was a limited drama series, I believe, on Hulu with Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks or whatever. So I'm adding that to the equation as well. So if you have not joined my Patreon, now is the time to do so. The link is down below in the description box. I'm filming everything tonight. Okay. So be looking out for those episodes tomorrow. And then for the second tier, for those extra shows, I'll be spreading them out over the week. So yes, join me over on Patreon. Love you guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace.